I still remember the night the CEO of one of the fastest-growing tech companies in America sat alone in her car, tears quietly rolling down her face. It wasn't because of a business loss or a failed deal. It was because she had just discovered a truth so unexpected, so humbling, that it shook everything she thought she knew about success, intelligence, and kindness. What she learned that night began with her daughter struggling in silence, and a janitor everyone overlooked. Before the story continues, take a moment to support our channel, Kindness World. If stories that restore your faith in humanity matter to you, please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us spread more stories of kindness that truly change lives. The CEO's name was Laura Mitchell. She ran a multi-billion-dollar company in Chicago, known for her sharp mind and relentless work ethic. To the outside world, Laura had it all: power, respect, and success. But at home, she carried a quiet worry that no boardroom victory could erase. Her 12-year-old daughter, Emily, had always been bright, curious, thoughtful, and full of questions. But lately, Emily's math grades had started to slip. Advanced math, the kind that prepared kids for elite science programs, was overwhelming her. Tutors were hired. Extra classes were added. Still, Emily seemed discouraged, withdrawn, and tired. Laura blamed herself. Long hours. Missed dinners. Too many nights coming home after Emily was already asleep. She promised to fix things, but work always pulled her back. Every morning before school, Emily went with her mother to the office building where Laura worked. Emily would sit in a small lounge area after school too, waiting until Laura finished her meetings. That building was spotless, always shining, thanks to a janitor named Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry was in his late 50s, quiet, soft-spoken, with graying hair and worn work shoes. Most people barely noticed him. Some didn't even know his name. To them, he was just part of the background. But Emily noticed him. At first, it started with small conversations. A smile. A "good afternoon." One day, Emily was struggling with a worksheet, scribbling numbers with frustration. Mr. Henry paused while emptying a trash bin and gently asked if she was okay. Emily hesitated, then showed him the paper. Mr. Henry studied it carefully. Then he smiled. "May I show you something?" he asked. That day, he explained the problem in a way no tutor ever had. Simple. Clear. Almost magical. Emily's eyes lit up. For the first time in weeks, she smiled while doing math. From that day on, whenever Emily waited in the building, Mr. Henry would quietly sit nearby during his break. He never crossed boundaries. Never asked for anything. He simply taught. What Emily didn't know, and what Laura would soon discover, was that Mr. Henry had once been a college professor. Years ago, family illness and bad luck had forced him to leave academia. Cleaning buildings paid the bills and kept food on the table. He never talked about his past. He didn't need recognition. Teaching Emily was enough. Weeks passed. Emily's confidence grew. Her grades soared. She started solving problems meant for kids years ahead of her level. Laura was shocked by the sudden improvement. One evening, while reviewing Emily's homework, Laura asked, "Who's been helping you like this?" Emily looked up, confused. "Mr. Henry." Laura frowned. "Which tutor is that?" Emily smiled. "The janitor, Mom." Laura froze. The next day, she stayed late, watching quietly from her office window. She saw Mr. Henry sitting with Emily, explaining equations using simple drawings and patient words. No rush. No ego. Just kindness and knowledge shared freely. Laura felt something tighten in her chest. She called Mr. Henry into her office the following morning. He walked in nervously, afraid he had done something wrong. Instead, Laura stood up. She thanked him. With tears in her eyes, she told him how he had helped her daughter when no one else could. Mr. Henry tried to downplay it. "I just helped where I could," he said softly. Laura asked about his past. Reluctantly, he shared his story. That day changed everything. Laura offered Mr. Henry a new role within the company's education outreach program. A proper salary. Benefits. Respect. But more than that, she made one promise: to never let kindness go unnoticed again. Emily hugged Mr. Henry that evening and said, "You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself." Mr. Henry smiled and replied, "That's what teachers do." News of the story spread through the building. People started greeting Mr. Henry by name. Some apologized for years of silence. Others felt inspired to look closer at the people around them. Laura did too. She started leaving work earlier. Eating dinner with Emily. Listening more. And every time she walked past a cleaning cart, she remembered one simple truth: kindness doesn't wear titles. Wisdom doesn't always sit in corner offices. Sometimes, it carries a mop and quietly changes a child's life. In the end, this wasn't just a story about advanced math. It was about seeing people. About valuing hearts over job titles. About how one small act of kindness can ripple outward and transform lives in ways we never expect. If this story touched you, remember this: look again at the people around you. The ones you pass every day. The ones you overlook. You never know whose kindness might change your world, or who might be waiting for yours.